welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming by and for stopping by and spending a little time with me. Today I'll be making a backdrop, which you could use for virtual learning. If you got like two or more kids in the house or two children in the house that on different Chromebooks, you could use this as a divider, or you could use it for a photo background for parties. You can use it for weddings. You can use it for like private time, private study. College students could use this in their dorm room. But today I'm making this because I want to use this when I video for my projects or take pictures. So I'll be using this as a backdrop or a photo background. And I'm going to show you how, or the things you may need or you do need to make this project. First of all, you will need some cardstock. I will not be using material today, or I will not be spray painting the poster board or painting it. I'm going to use some cardstock. This may be a little different, but I'm going to show you how good it turned out by using this. And we all know it's just paper, but you have different designs. This one have like 50 designs in it. It's 300 pattern papers. And you see the price was like $24.99. And I'm all about creating from a budget. I paid, yes, $5 for it. That's smart shopping. So I'm going to show you this cool project that you could use if you is trying to save money or working on a budget. So you'll need that. Of course, you're going to need some scissors. Glue gun, glue sticks. And I did purchase that cardstock pack from a thrift shop. And they have so many great things inside. So many good things. So I do visit that place a lot. Yeah, I just found a lot of bargains there. And you would need some mesh tool. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. And the glue stick, I got that from the Dollar Tree. Now I bought this from the Dollar Tree as well, but I had it for a while. But this is a clothesline. Yeah. Clothesline. That's what this is. And I just cut off it. It's come like in a roll. And it be something like this in a package. But the roll it's got a lot on it, a lot of length. But $1, you can't beat that. So I'll be using that as well because I'm making this nautical board. So I need to make it like tan and white. And you're also going to need, this is balloon stick. In the morning, I'm going to be using like one of these. You may use like 2 or 3, however, but I'm going to be using this as a reinforcement when I hot glue the poster boards together. So I'm going to be putting one of these on the back for support. And I think I bought this from the Paper Shack. It's like a party store. See, a party items. And you get like 20 in this pack, so it'll last me a good while. But I use for different projects, so. And also you're gonna need a ruler. Now I did use some thumbtacks. And you can see over here, when I measure my rope ball, I just pinned it down with that until I glue it. Until I use my hot glue gun. And I just keep it in place. But you don't have to use this. Use whatever you need to use, but this is what I'm using. And if you plan on decorating your board like me, I'm going to be using some of these flowers. I have a lot of these, so I'm going to be using this. But you can use whatever you want to use. And I'm going to add one of these small plain picture. Just going to place it down right here. I already got my desired spot I want to use it at, so. And I'm going to be taking my flowers probably and just coming around from the top there. But I will be making a video to show you exactly how it turned out. And so that's all you need to make this great project. I'm sorry, you need to, two foam bowls. I'm sorry. You need 2 black foam posters board from the Dollar Tree as well. And then you want to get the white one, that's cool too, but I chose the black one. And what else? I think this is the thing. Yes. So as soon as I finish making this poster board, I'll be making a video to show you exactly how it turned out and the length of the board. And I measured both these boards together in an upright position. And the length was 59, almost 60 inches. So your long side, 59 inches. And your top and your bottom straight across, it's like 19.5 inches. So, I'm gonna turn my camera off so you can see this. At the top and the bottom, what I'm doing here, I'm entwining the rope together with a white clothesline and the mesh tube. And what I did, I just made a little slip knot there. Here. And I'll be doing this as well at the top. Now on the sides, I'm only using the single white clothesline here, little slip knot. And I'm going to show you how I made that. And I just did this on both sides. So this is a pretty tall board here. It's just one of my ends be a little different. And I will be adding other accessories on this board. So let's go and get started and show you how I make the slip knot. Now I measure from end to end on the cardstock, end to end. And these are 12 inches. 12 inches by 12 inches. That's the size of these cardstock paper. So when I get to the end, let me move it up so you can see. like right here, end to end. That's my measurements, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to be picking this rope up and just making a little slip knot there, and gluing it down. So I already got started on that, so I'm going to slide it down some so you can see. And I'll be measuring this all for you so you can see it is 12 inches. And if you want to use a tape measure, you know, that'd be cool. But I'm using this ruler. And I'm measuring from end to end. When I get to the end, I think I'm doing, I'll just be picking the rope up. And with my 12 inches in, I'm just making a little knot there. It's a slip loop. I'm sorry. It's just like when you're tying your shoestring, and just taking it around and just bringing it back around to get ready to loop it through this little hole here. And I'm just going to slip the rest of the rope through it. And I'm not going to pull it tight. And the reason why I'm doing this, because I wanted to make it look like it's a nautical board. And also I'm covering up the ends of my cardstock. Okay. It's not a so. And let's gonna put just a little glue here. Just a small amount. And I'm just gonna glue it here. I'll glue it like right here and right here. And if you're not go over the measurement, you just could take your finger, just slide it down. Because remember, we're not putting it tight, so. But I want mine right on the end of the cardstock because I want to cover that area. Like so. And that's it. In between, I'm leaving mine like loose because I want to have that loose look on it, but I don't want it just falling off the side when I stand it up. So I'm just going to put just a little hot glue there. Like so. And it says hot glue. Just make sure you just clean it up right quickly. Because it will have like a white buildup on it. And I don't want that on my board. And anywhere you see where your outside area is not covered, when you see your board, go on and put some glue there. And this clothesline, it really seals pretty good. I really like that. So that's why I keep using it. So when you see future projects and you see some of this white rope or this clothesline on my project, that's what I'm using. Because I love how it takes the glue. It seals real good and so quickly. It seals quickly. So and right here, just one more knot, and I'll be finished with that. I'm just gonna one loop just to show you again. Take it across. I'm going on top of my finger, like under my thumb, taking it around, and just putting it through. And slipping it, sliding it down. That's all I'm doing. And like I said, if it's not covering the area that you're trying to cover, the end, all you gotta do is just slide it up and just move the slip knot down just a little bit. And like so. But you do want to leave it open a little, like loosen, because you want to be able to see the knot, the little slip knot there. Because if you pull it too tight, that's what it's going to do. Now that's fine if that's what you want, but today I'm not using that type of knot. I want it like loosen for this project. And that's it. And I'm going to glue it down. Just slide it down for you so you can see. And slide it on. When you get to the end, you're going to clip this. Just cut it long. And I'm going to leave it just a little small tip on it so I can glue it down. In other words, I'm not going to cut it on top of that knot. Now I'm getting ready to add my twine here, my 2 ropes for the top. And I'm just putting my ends together like this. And the only thing I'm doing, I'm just taking the white part and just winding it, twisting it on. Just in a circular motion, like winding it on around this mesh tube, this mesh tube. And you're gonna tighten it up with your hand as you go. The main thing is getting it lined up the way you want it. And what I'm doing, I'm placing the mesh tube down first. I'm hot gluing that part first because I want the white rope to be on top. Once again, I'm taking a little hot glue there. Like I said, I'm putting it brown down first. And what I do with my ends, when they start coming apart, I'll use my hot glue gun, and I just put just a little glue on it. And what I do, I just let it cool off some, and I just twist it together, seal it together in the ends. We do know hot glue is what? Hot. But I have to get on in there and just twine it in so it can stick together, so it won't be sticking out. So that's what I do with that. Then I go on and place it down, or glue it down. And make sure you lay your mesh tube out straight because it'll get tangled up, like you see here. It's my first time doing it like this, so well, getting it twisted up because I always keep it separate. So make sure you have your two ropes separated. Okay. Thank you so much for being patient. space that you wanted, or the twine, the size, or your rope. You're just gonna start gluing it down, hot gluing it down. And working with this project, it's very much important to make sure you're at a table, or if you're outside, make sure you have a length table so you can lay your poster down on. And of course, don't forget to clean up your hot glue. And once again, I'm just only putting a little glue on here. Just match, just gentle, to make sure you're covering up the end of your poster board. And I always keep something handy, like a little cleaner towel. If I get some hot glue on it, I could just quickly get it off. So, and that works out fine. Just keep twining until you get to the end of your board. The main thing is to give you a desired look when you're entwining it or twisting it together. I don't want it just something just bowed up, you know. And like I said, it's kind of dry quickly. It's an easy project to do. But after I had looked into my supply, then I'm like, I got all of this cardstock. Why not do something with it? I use it for different things like projects, like for school or things like that, or sometimes I use for like a make a photo album out of them. So I'm like, why not use this and see how that turned out? So it's just a good idea, I think. And especially if you save it, like I said, you're a wise shopper. And when you get to this end, maybe you can see it or not. Bring it close. When you get to this end right here, if you want your white on top or your match to it, it's up to you. So I'm just gonna do mine like that and just cut it. But it's turned out good, so that's how I wanted mine. I wanted the nautical look on it. So once again, I thank you so much for stopping by my page and spending a little time with me. I'll always be so glad when the YouTubers, start for a visit. Because it's all about what? Sharing and learning from each other. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you got any suggestions, I'm always willing to listen. And if you have any questions about this video, please feel free to leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my page, that's something I want you to think about as well. And like I said, it just was a video just to show the items you would need to make this video. But once I get it finished, I will be uploading that video as well. So let me show you the end again. There's the end. And there's your slip knots again. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. May God continue to keep you. And may your whole platform, continue to get bigger and better. Like always, stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.